Hey everybody, it's Gunpla. Welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you guys are doing fantastic. But before we get started into today's video, I want to give a huge thank you to the sponsor of my channel, UntiltedHQ.com. I'm going to have the link down in the description below, and when you click on it, you're going to get 10% off your total order. Now, I'm pretty excited to show you guys my updated / more like organized updated room. I had my friend help me kind of redecorate it because I had so much stuff that I wasn't able to put up, so I had her help me, and we spent the whole day just putting everywhere where it should be. So let me show you guys a look around my new Gundam room. Let me grab this camera off the tripod. Okay, now let me just start over here. So hopefully everything's in focus. Perfect. Okay, so let me start off with over here, this wall. Now a lot of this like artwork were gifts to me, so unfortunately I won't be able to help you guys like locate the stuff, but I'll go over the ones that I acquired myself. This cell right here was a gift, so I can't tell you guys where to get that one. Now this one right here, this one, and this one I purchased when I was in Japan from Mandaraka, and they were dirt cheap. I think maybe like $5 each, except for this guy. This guy might have been $8 from what I remember, but he's my favorite one. So awesome looking. Now for over here, I have some more cell artwork. This one again I purchased in Japan. I think this one was even 400 yen, so $4, super cheap. This one was a gift, so I can't tell you guys where to get that one, but I'm sure you could, you know, use eBay or something like that. Now, as for down here are some things that I'm currently working on. I will be doing a video of this guy really soon. I just finished putting it together, so stay tuned for that review. Here, Perfect Grade Strike, which I'm pretty excited to start building. Here's some more cool artwork. This is from Gundam Thunderbolt. Again, no idea where you can get this, but I'm sure you can check eBay. Here is one of my, I don't remember what these things are called in Japanese, but when I was at the Gundam base, I was just like, oh my god, these are so cool. They were kind of on the pricey end. I don't really remember. I think I put these in my haul video from the summer, and I have the price on that video, but maybe $30. But it's massive, if you can see. I only ended up getting one of those. So here, a closer look at some of the artwork that have been gifts. A bunch of Thunderbolt things, because I really like Thunderbolt. Here's some Gundam artworks. Again, these are all these were gifts, so I can't help you guys figure out where to get these. But I think these right here are from a artist. That's his name right here, right there. So if you like his stuff, go ahead and check out his website. And then here is a Hello Kitty Gundam collab. I got this at a Gachapon right outside the Gundam Cafe in Akihabara, so I thought it was really cute. Here are some of my Gundam paper theaters. I did not have these on display, so I'm pretty happy that now they can be. Alright, so my camera just cut off at that moment. What was I talking about? Okay, so these guys I found at a secondhand store in Japan. Again, all these things about in Japan. Same thing with the paper theaters. I got all these from a store called Yodobashi, the whole set. This right here is an acrylic keychain, but the keychain actually popped off while I was walking around, and luckily a really nice guy brought it to my attention, and I'm pretty happy because obviously I would have lost her. Oh no. Well, I'll have to fix that later. But anyways, I think these guys are really cute. Some of their eyes are looking in different like directions, and this was actually really cheap. I think this whole set was maybe $8. The Noble keychain was kind of on the expensive end, $8 to $9, but it's acrylic and it's really nice. So, you know, she never gets a lot of love, so I was like, let me go support my girl. Here's more paper theaters. And here we put these on the wall like this because I plan on framing these guys, but as of right now, nothing's really open by me, so I'm just waiting to, you know, eventually when stores open back up, I will get some frames to put these guys on the wall. Here is another paper theater that doesn't fit up there, so I just put it down there. And here I have some Gundam Japanese towels. They're not hand towels. They're like, I really don't know what they're for, but I do know that they're not towels. So there's that. And there's a Pokemon coin bank that I got in Japan too. And I do like board games, so I got these small shelves so I would have room here, and I just put all my board games there. Here is where I keep a lot of Gundam books and art books and things like that. Here's one of my favorite Gundam art books right here. Some Gundam magazines and kind of random manuals in here, like perfect grades. And here is where I keep all of the manuals now. I used to keep it in a binder, but that just gets way too bulky. And this is how I keep them organized. So random ones here, Gundam Wing, Unicorn, UC. So like this is how I'm able to just pull it out and then kind of stick things where they need to go. I should do it for the high grades, but I just haven't had the time. But this is how I keep all my manuals nice and organized, and I stick them in there. More board games. Here are some kits that are done / in the process of being built, and I just stick them down here. I'm really liking this train Gundam right here. Again, just some things that are work in progress. Another Gundam picture up there. Here I have more artwork / posters. One of my favorite ones I got when I was in Japan recently. And here is a giant poster. Now what's cool about this guy is that, wow, there we go. Like the entire picture is composed of pictures of Char. So it looks really cool when you get up close. You can kind of get all these different pictures inside that make up this giant one. Now this had two sides. You have Char here, and on the other side you have the Zaku. So pretty interesting, but I prefer this one. So that's the one I picked. Here are my plushies. I got this one years ago at Gundam Base. This one I got recently at Don Quixote, and I just stuffed it with like some old t-shirts or whatever, so it looked nice and plump. Over here I have a Gengar plushie. My favorite convenience stores right here, 7-Eleven. Japanese 7-Eleven, not American 7-Eleven, because American 7-Eleven sucks. Here is a giant Haro. I'm pretty sure this is 1-to-1. I got this at Gundam Base a couple of years ago. I think it's supposed to be used to toss in mail and stuff in here from what I remember. But he's there. Here's some more artwork that I got as a gift from my little sister. I don't remember who did these, but I'll leave his signature here if you're interested. Here is another Gundam towel. So it looks pretty cool. Alright, so here I have the Softbank Charger 1/12 scale Zaku head that I recently reviewed. It's huge, so it doesn't really fit right in the case, so I just stick them up there for now. Here's just some figures that I kind of just stuck in here that I don't exactly, I'm still figuring out how I want to display all these things, all like the little things I've collected from the Ghibli stores. Here are some Gundam Gachapons. Get this to focus. Here you got Moro, Sayla, some figure arts. I don't really remember what, Nandroids, Neon, whatever they are. I don't remember the name. My favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fullmetal Alchemist, Mega Man. This is a famous Gachapon thing as well. I forgot her name, but this one I wanted to get because it is from the area where one of my best friends live in Altamonte, and this is for the Nebuta edition, and it says Da Seda, which is what you say when you do the dance over there during the festival. Here's just some more like random little trinkets I've acquired on different trips. Got a llama from Peru, Mexico, tons of things from Japan, and so on. And here I have the Evangelion latest metal build, which is really awesome. I do have a review coming soon. Some amiibos down here. And this is just a bin of stuff that I need to figure out where I want to put. So here's where I usually do all of the review stuff. Right here, I am trying to get a better backdrop to look nicer in the videos. Here is the mega size unicorn that I'm working on a review video right now. And here is where I keep some of my tools and things like that. Here I have like a small screwdriver set if I ever need it. Some scribing tools, nippers, tweezers. And here's Gundam markers and panel line markers. So I like to keep them readily accessible. Although I don't normally build in here, I just come in here and grab what I need. And here is another poster that was a gift for me that one of my best friends got me. Up here I have more mega size RX-78-2. This is the limited edition from Gundam Base. That's why he kind of looks a little funny. That like pearl finish. And here is the mega size Zaku. A cute little lizard. I love lizards. I do have a pet gecko, a leopard gecko actually. But yes, I like reptiles. And so I saw that in a Gachapon and I was like, I need to get it. Here's some figures. It kind of looks very empty, so I'm still trying to better figure out how to display all these figures in here. Here's some more stuff. I did have all these in a shelf over there, but I kind of had to space it out because it's just too much. Here's my Char mug, the plate. Here's a little Char figure that he sits inside. Cups, I thought it was cute, so I just put him in there. Char jigsaw puzzle, Char, this is the Haku. And the Char figure right there. Here's just random Gachapon things that I just put in here for now. My cute leopard geckos. I plan on making those magnets and put on my fridge. But yeah, I really like these mystery boxes in Japan. So I kind of go a little nuts and just buy a bunch of random things. I can't help myself. I mean, everything in Japan is so cute. So just warning you, if you go, you're going to end up spending a lot of money. Alright, so here, let's take a look at my actual shelves. These are all from IKEA. They're IKEA Deltoff, so I see a lot of questions asking me where I got these. All of them have been from IKEA. So let's take a look at my individual shelves just a little bit. Here is my Char shelf, or that's what I like to call it. I had more Char things in here, but I started to get a little too much, so I just put some over there as well. But here is my little perfect red cube. And I'll show you guys a quick glance at everything else. This one I actually just finished building. It is the last session Thunderbolt. Get this to focus. There we go. He's pretty freaking awesome. I am in the process of doing a video, so stay tuned for that. It will come out eventually. But I really liked it. The Real Great Sazabi, so freaking awesome. Alright. Oh my god, I feel like I'm out of breath. I get too excited talking about these things. And then I talk too fast and I run out of breath. Anyways, here is some perfect grades. Unicorn Exia, my favorite one. Just some heads. The perfect grade Strike. This Harl is actually battery powered and he talks and stuff like that in response to sounds. Some perfect grades. God Gundam, more perfect grades. I know they're out of order because, well, some like these two make no sense to put it with these two, but that's because, again, I am still organizing stuff and sometimes I just build and I put it wherever there's space. So these were just recently-ish built. So I'm still finding where I can put some things. Here's a unicorn shelf. Again, I know some of these shelves like, why are these together? Again, it's just like I just stick things where I have room. Here is my Granddaddy Gundam shelf. this come out well lit in this videos, because these it's just complicated. I'm still looking for a good way to illuminate these cases that it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg. I'm not really wanting to spend $500 on lighting because I have so many cases, but I'm still in search of a way to light these cases up where it's easily turned on and turned off. Sometimes I have these lights just cut on randomly. Like, it'll just be like 2 o'clock in the morning, the lights will cut on for some reason in here. I hope it's not too shaky. I apologize if it is. Oh, here's the flight goof. I just finally finished putting him together. So awesome. I am doing a review on that one as well. Wait, move over here. Maybe the glare won't be too bad. Here's my wing shelf. Again, just ignore Yakushiki. It makes no sense. And this one too. Again, I kind of just stuff things as I build, and I see a little bit of room on a shelf, and I just put them there for now. And then I forget to take them out. Like right now, I'm noticing a bunch of stuff that shouldn't be, because I try to keep my display somewhat organized. Can I have a lot of bottom shelves down here? I don't like to stick things down there because I feel like you can't really kind of see it. So I'm not a fan of putting things on the bottom shelves. But again, when you're running out of space, you kind of have to. And that is it in terms of my collection. Now let me show you guys a look at where I keep all my equipment, my tools, backlogs, stuff like that. So let me show you my closet. Now I did used to keep the backlog up here, but I felt like it kind of looked really claustrophobic to me and it gave me anxiety. I don't like messy things. So I transitioned everything to the closet in here. Minus the perforated unicorn at the bottom there. Now my closet is a little dirty. Not dirty, messy. So excuse me on that. Anyways, here are some kits that I have finished, almost done building. And there's the full armor, unicorn, Barbados, and oh, these right here. I finally am able to organize my paints better. I actually picked up these acrylic stands at a store in Japan called Seria. Like, listen, I am obsessed with the dollar store, 100 yen stores in Japan because they are so amazing. But each of these stands costed just $1 and they fit the paints perfectly. I kind of wish I got more because I have more paint that I wasn't able to put on here, but it makes it so much easier, you know, when you just know what color you want and you can see it, versus I had them stuffed in a like shoebox before, which wasn't the best. Here I have more Gundam stuff, like books and things like that. And here is where I keep all the plastic risers that I use to display the kids. They come in different sizes. Oh, here's what it looks like. Again, this one is from Daiso. Like, I can literally spend 5 hours in these 100 yen stores just grabbing things that I can use for like dioramas or ways to display my kits. Here are some more Gundam things. These are just spare parts, weapons, an actual kit in there himself. That I just didn't organize when I first started building years ago, and so now they're kind of, it's just a mess in there, like literally random shredder toy. So yeah, it's just, yeah, it kind of gives me anxiety, so I just left it like that. It's been like this for like years, just all those parts in there. What else do I have in here? Oh, this is mini Z stuff for racing things. Okay, these are empty. I plan on putting things, more equipment and things like that in there. Here is where I used to keep my trays when I build. My notes, so I don't forget what I like, what I don't like about kits. Here is a mega size that I'm currently in the process of painting. Here I am doing a real tight coloring on him. I just haven't had the time because of work and everything that's going on. Here are some kits here that I recently have built. I built all of these recently. My friend helped me. She built that one. I want to get her into building Gundam. So if you're watching this, build more with me. Weapon sets to go with these. Actually, I really enjoy these. I will be doing a review. Actually, I'm going to be painting this, probably digital camo. So I'll take a look at that later. Here is some more Gundam stuff. These are like the Gundam mystery boxes that I plan on opening in a video. Here is a giant bin full of Gundam kits. They're in here because a couple years ago when I was in Japan, I bought a whole bunch and I had to throw away the box because it didn't fit. So I just keep them in here to keep them organized because they're all loose. So I just rubber banded them in there, and there's probably like 20 Gundams in there. Let's see. And okay, so let me show you guys where I keep most of my equipment. Nice, we'll try to keep it nice and organized. This shelf here is a lot of like Gachapons that I haven't gone around to building, stickers, pins I got from the Gundam Cafe to wear like on my white coat, like I change them out and stuff like that. LEDs, stands, you know, weapon accessories. So that's where I keep a lot of accessories in there. Here is how I don't know if this is organized or messy, but this is where I keep a lot of like spare parts. So I'll put them in baggies, write whatever like the motto is on the bag, so I know what I'm looking at, and then I toss them in here. I don't know what you guys do, if you guys know a better method, but this is kind of what I do. If there's any spare parts, I literally just put them in a baggie and then stick them in here. So that's what I tend to do. I have done it where I put them in like clear totes and divide it by size. So, but now I kind of just throw them all in there. Here is another shelf with more equipment. Here are gloves I use while painting, my mask, because you always be safe and use a mask. And here are just some accessories and tools. Lots of oh my god, all this money I've wasted. Well, not wasted, but these things, let me tell you, they're expensive and then they break. So I've like accidentally dropped a couple and it snapped the blade. If you can see, probably can't. Sorry, this camera's heavy and it's like hurting my arm to hold it. But yeah, like this tip is snapped. I have like 2 or 3 in here. Yeah, so it's like hurts for me to throw them away. So I'm like, no, I could use them to still cut things. I just can't cut with the tip. So I keep them in there. Have I used them? No, again, but it just pains me to throw away a $50 nipper. Some sanding supplies, digital camo. This is what I'm going to use to do the digital camo stuff. They're already pre-cut stickers, so it saves you a lot of time. These little gator head clips. So yeah, there's just kind of random stuff in here. Some etching. Anything that I would need. Some more, not Gunheim, but Tamiya nippers. Basically what I would need, airbrush hose. And then last shelf is just kind of random stands, a bunch of stands. I really don't know what to put with them because I can't really use them anymore since they take up way too much space in my shelf. So I just have most of my models just, you know, standing on a riser. So I think, yeah, these are all like the little necks or whatever they're called for the display cases. And that's basically it in terms of how I organize my tools and things like that. Now over here on this shelf, I have like some accessories. This is part of the unicorn stand. So this is what I was telling you guys. This is how I used to organize. So I believe all this tote is, mega size. So these are, mega size. Master grade. But I'm not thinking anymore. So these are all master grade pieces. Like spare parts and things like that. So now again, I just throw them. But this is how I try to keep it somewhat organized. And here we go, there's more Gundam stuff. Top coats, primers, stuff like that. Here are more accessories in this box. Some effect parts. More action bases. I should probably just all stick them in here. Again, I'm trying to find ways to organize all these things where it's easily accessible, but I like my box here, just tons of action bases again, but I don't really tend to use them too much because just lack of space. Here is more equipment, you know, to weather and things like that. I still gotta organize all this. This one's basically empty. And paints down here, masking things. Yeah, like I said, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, but I'm getting there. Now, lastly, for the backlog, this is where I stuck everything. Now, some of these things are already built. I just like to keep the box for the video later to show you guys what the box looks like. So that's why this mega size box is here. This actually has a lot of stuff in there, and I'm kind of like nervous to open that because it's gonna be a lot of organizing. But I know there's a lot of trays and things in here from like other kits. I kind of just stuck them in there. That's where I used to keep spare trays, in that. And here are some things. Again, some things have been built, and I keep the box to show you guys. So here, this one, all these have been built already. All these have been built here as well. Sometimes I think a lot of these actually have the kit in them. I have the kit in there, and that one. These two are on the shelf because I top coated those. And in here, most of these are my current backlog that I am in the process of building. But yeah, all this used to be outside, and then I just prefer it in here because I just feel like the outside looks nicer. So that's most of my backlog. And yeah, that is my Gundam closet, aside from some clothes and some other things. That's it. Anyways, that's it for the tour video of my Gundam room. My future plans is, like, I really want a humongous Gundam to put in a corner. Preferably the Zag first and then Gundam. But I'm still, you know, one day maybe I'll be able to find a 1/12 scale. Who knows? Maybe it's in my future, maybe it's not, but I would love to have that in my collection. And in terms of anything else to like make my room more Gundam themed, I don't know. I kind of wish I had like a giant like wallpaper that was Gundam, but I feel like maybe that's a little overkill. I don't know. You see, like, I'm crazy. Like, I want this whole room to be Gundam themed. I want, like, the bathroom. I'm working on the bathroom, making it kind of Gundam themed. It's just lack of time. But yeah, I want this whole room to be Gundam eventually in the future. So I feel like I'm getting there, right? I mean, the whole wall back here is Gundam. And then the frontal wall, I can't be because I need my work desk in here. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, enough of me rambling. I'm tired of talking. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Adios.